Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Washington Commanders. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here. And he is out of bounds here on the return. First play, going to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now running right on the option. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down throw coming for Ritter. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will also break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to throw, Howell. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they've been successful so far. I don't think this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Howell's throw there taken in by Smith. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing here, Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this first or second seed come playoff time.
3rd and 5. Ritter now. Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because,
oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Howell from the gun. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And Howell will throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Washington going to send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive, as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Ready. Shot 17. Set.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. These two teams all tied after 1.
Let's go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ritter completes this quickly. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. Now Howell. And he will find his man Samuel. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. He'll look to throw it. Short throw to Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Howell's throw complete to Dotson. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Howell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
It's Howell with another throw. And this one complete to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That's another Washington.
Howell. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Howell. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Here's Howell. This one left side caught by Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point attempt to come here. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Ready.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Robinson, he'll try the left side. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Ritter will set up to throw it. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and long now, Ritter. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Al down to throw it. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Throw, 52. 10 cycles.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive...
Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the double.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch out now. 62. Ready.
Ritter. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 135 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Again, it's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Falcons! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Howell's throw complete there to Smith. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. One last shot before the break. Howell. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders 21.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. On play action, here's Ritter. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Little bootleg here. Howell. That one caught by the tight end Bates. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 50 yards after the big play. A chance to finish push now on 1st and goal. Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Gibson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Now 3rd and goal.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So on 4th down, Ron Rivera sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
160 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A give left side to Robinson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds or kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Throws right back to London, complete again. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and that's wide receiver Drake London, who's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Algier going straight ahead, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Robinson up the middle, and he is going to lose yardage here. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Back to throw, Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
22. Commanders 24. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And we'll see a return here from... And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Ritter completes this quickly. Touchdown! From 3 yards out, and the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Here's Koo to kick it off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go.
The Washington offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to... And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Clark Phillips has got it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drop.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Dax Milne on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Howell from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First down, Atlanta.
Ritter off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Drill 52. Pause red. Ready.
Ritter now. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now they send a man in motion right. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. In motion right, Evans. 3rd and goal, Ritter with it. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Falcons add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Ritter back to throw.
At the 31-yard line.
That is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
Ritter on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual meat,
touchdown Falcons! A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Falcons take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
71. Commanders 24. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
Now a 2nd and 10. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history there was a...
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the counter, Gibson. Gets past one man. Down the sideline he goes. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one into the hands of Pitts. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter to Evans on the slant. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Ritter. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And he's taken down inside the 30. 1st down. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Ready?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down 10 at their own 6-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Okay, right?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Green jack. Jack rep.
Going play action. Ritter airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 52 yards. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. To the air again, it's Ritter. That one deep for London. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Well, the defense, they get to Howell. He'll go down here. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so.